In today's video, we're going to talk about how to raise a Singleton puppy. Hello, fellow packmates. I'm Jennifer Steckel from the Direwolf Project, where science meets the Ice Age. We're the only breeding program in the world recreating the exact bone and body structure of the extinct prehistoric dire wolf, not for the wild, but for your loving family den, using only domesticated dog breeds. I've been raising these incredible American Direst dogs for over 20 years, delivering 73 litters and over 400 loyal pups into the world. Want to track upcoming litters or see which puppies are ready to join your pack? Join the inner circle at direwolfproject.com. If you love prehistoric pups and pack-centered wisdom, give us a like, hit subscribe, and let's step out of the den together. Come close, dear listener. Pull your chair a little nearer to the hearth fire. The world of dog breeding is not for the faint of heart, not the soft of spirit. But if you lean in with a heart wide open and a spirit ready to learn, I'll share with you something precious. The story of little Alice, a Singleton puppy, and the secrets she taught us about raising a balanced soul in the body of a puppy born alone. Alice was born second in a litter of 3 to a young American Direst mother named Yeti. Birthing complications can happen at any time, and sometimes only one puppy makes it through the process. This is what happened to Alice. She entered the world alone, becoming a Singleton puppy. When a pup like Alice enters the world without litter mates, she doesn't just lose brothers and sisters. She loses a vital part of canine education. You see, litter mates teach each other how to speak their native canine language, surrounded by a deep canine cultural awareness. Whether by fate or fragility, a Singleton puppy is unlike any other. To raise such a puppy is to walk a different path, one that asks the breeder to become something more. A teacher of culture, a stand-in sibling, a sculptor of instinct. A puppy raised without litter mates does not experience the pressures, the squabbles, the pushes and pulls that mold a pup into a well-rounded canine citizen. Without siblings, Alice would have no one to teach her the native tongue of her kind. Her mother Yeti would do her best, but it would be up to us, the humans, to step out of our own skin and into the culture of canines. From the moment a litter is born, the milk bar becomes their first battleground. Tiny as they are, blind and deaf, they still fight for the best spot, learning in those earliest days the law of resistance, that Newton's third law of motion reigns even in the whelping box. For every push, there is a pushback. Every pressure builds resilience. This is how puppies come to understand that the world is not soft, nor cruel. It is balanced, and they must find their place within it. But Alice has no siblings to push against, no flailing paws or squirming bellies to wrestle for space. Without that, she could grow to expect that life should be easy and unchallenged, that discomfort means something is wrong. So what do we do? How do we raise a well-rounded pup when nature has only given us one? We must be the pack. We must create an environment where the Singleton puppy learns the most essential skills of canine language. Early neurological stimulation, or ENS, becomes our first tool. The Direwolf Project doesn't typically perform ENS to preserve the purity of inherited temperament testing. But for a Singleton puppy like Alice, the playing field is already uneven. Controlled external pressure now becomes necessary. ENS gently introduces environmental pressures that stimulate what would be experienced in a real pack. A tickle between the toes, a lift and a roll, a cool cloth. These tiny daily events teach Alice that the world has texture and that she has the emotional resilience to face it. For instructions on performing ENS, visit Dr. Carmen Battaglia's method at Breeding Better Dogs. As Alice opens her eyes and ears to the world beyond herself, the next phase of her learning begins. This is when, in a normal litter, a puppy would discover others, Her sisters, brothers, the warmth and scent of familiar bodies to crawl over and nuzzle into. But Alice only has us. This is when most puppies begin to recognize their family members. They explore fur and faces with their little mouths, learning scents and shapes. But for a Singleton, a human must step in, not just as a handler, but as a surrogate sibling. To snuggle her, let her smell her breath, let her tug on her sleeve and climb your legs. Be soft, be safe, don't punish, just be present. She'll explore your clothes and nibble at your toes, tumble across your arm. It isn't about dominance or pressure. This is about real physical and emotional connection. As a breeder, it is our job to become this sibling, not a plaything or a master, but an equal in the play of discovery. At this stage, harsh corrections would only confuse. Puppies in a litter are forgiven their clumsy mistakes. We must be equally gentle. Still, once a day, it's important to keep up the environmental barriers, turning a Singleton puppy gently onto her back, lifting her under her little armpits, pulling her up above the ground. These are the roots of emotional endurance. They help the Singleton puppy build tolerance to uncomfortable moments. And when she must be alone, you can provide her with a heartbeat toy. This is a toy with a Velcro pocket that holds a plastic device that mimics the soft and gentle feeling of a thumping heartbeat. The sound can lull her to sleep, while the physical sensation of the steady beat comforts her so that she doesn't feel alone. When her dog mom is taking a break and you are nearby, you can wrap your arm around the little one like a blanket so that she feels real touch as her eyes close and her body relaxes. Then when she wakes up, she's going to want to play. Tug games, wrestling, bite inhibition, your hands must become the litter mates. But human skin is no match for puppy teeth, so protect your hands with soft fabric and teach the Singleton how to play gently. A sharp vocalization like a loud "ouch" can do wonders. It mimics the startled cry of a puppy playmate bitten too hard. And just like her would-be brother or sister, we need to draw back when the pain is too rough. Sometimes we can trade up for a puppy to play with a tug toy instead of our fragile human skin. This is how dogs teach each other. We must be students of their ways. We must also teach our Singleton to feel pain, not harm, not fear, but the quick little sting that teaches consequence. A tug too hard on her tail, a little pinch of skin, just enough to earn a startled yelp. And then the most important part, inviting her back to play, teaching her that pain is not the end of love, but part of the dance of interaction. The forgiveness and resilience are the cornerstones of a stable soul. And when she's old enough, it's important to find the lonely Singleton a playmate. Same age if you can. Playdates are a must, but make sure the match is right. A bold Singleton might bulldoze a shy pup, and a fragile Singleton might shut down with a rough crowd. So find the right puppy balance, shape her social world with the wisdom of a true pack leader. Raising a Singleton puppy, you see, is not just about surviving well in a canine world. It's a journey into the very heart of canine culture. You must shed your human skin and wear the coat of the canine. Let their language become yours. Let their instincts guide your hands, because only then can a lone pup like Alice grow into a dog who walks comfortably in both worlds, the world of humans and the world of dogs, with grace, resilience, and deep understanding. And isn't that what great breeders should do? Want to meet more of our amazing American Direst dogs? This video right here highlights their amazing personalities. Don't miss it.